What's up, guys? My name is Spartan, and this is episode 3 of the beginner account playthrough series. So this is a series that I started basically to show you guys, the newer players, anybody who really just wants to see the early stages of the game. I wanted to make a series kind of going through an actual playthrough of that. So the things that I'll talk about during this video is, first of all, what I've done since last video, and also what I'm planning to do in this upcoming week. So first and foremost, we are in a tier 1 run. The first biggest thing that you guys may notice is I actually unlocked perks. Perks are a very big early on milestone to get, and they make a pretty big difference. They give you obviously all of your offensive stats, your defensive stats, econ. They give you a lot of different stuff. Like I was able to unlock Golden Tower through the random ultimate weapon perk. And because of that, I've gained a lot of coins during this run. I actually hate that I'm going to have to end it, but you know what? The show must go on. So we're going to go ahead and end this run right now. And we're going to talk about what all has changed with the tower over the past week. But really quickly, if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Spartan. I have been playing the tower for a little over a year on my main account. This is not my main account. This is Spartan Jr. So welcome to Spartan Jr. This is my baby account that I'm using for this YouTube series that I've got going. Again, the whole purpose of this series is really for me to show you guys, somebody who's been playing a year, basically starting a brand new account, what moves I think would be the most optimal to do. So this game is very, very complicated and very sort of intricate, and the decisions that you make a huge impact in terms of your account's progression. So really quickly, let's just go ahead and start with the stats page so that we can look and see where we're sitting. Boom! So we are now in the billions of lifetime coins. I'm at 1.21 billion. So that has mostly been from doing tier 1 farming. You can see my highest waves right now are 2,400. I've been pretty much exclusively farming tier 1. I have periodically tried to go up in the tiers and just unlock as many as possible. And the reason for that is actually because of the missions. You can see you get a lot more coins per mission, and you get a lot more shards for your modules. And that's another thing that sort of changed. We have modules unlocked. But really quickly, we have 168 million coins right now to play with. So I'm going to go ahead and check out the workshop, and we're going to see what we want to do. So let me give you a quick kind of synopsis of what I've been doing and the mindset behind it with the workshop. So basically in the workshop, in each of these tiers, I've only been unlocking new things when I get all of the key stats unlocked. And that's applicable for the attack upgrades, the defense upgrades, and also the utility upgrades. The mindset behind this is I have now moved into the blender build. And because of that, I have to be very careful with my free upgrades. And it's very important with the free upgrades that I try to maximize the effectiveness of each individual category. And for that reason, I don't really want to have more than 3 or 4 stats that would be getting leveled up with free upgrades. So for example, in the utility workshop, I have currently recovery package chance, recovery amount, and max recovery. Similar sort of setup with the defense upgrades. I don't want to unlock landmines yet because right now I don't have a good enough foundation in all of my defensive EHP stats. So my current goal and what I've been working on over the course of this past week is I've basically just been working on my health and my defense absolute and a little bit into my health regen. And again, the reason for that is because I don't currently have enough effective hit points to really push far enough in the farming runs. So that's been my primary focus and my primary goal, and that's again why I have not yet unlocked landmine upgrades, because I need the free upgrades to basically just help me with all of this stuff. In the attack tree, kind of a similar thing. Super crits, they are helpful, but I'm not at the point yet where I feel like I want to go ahead and unlock those. It's 100 million coins, and I feel like that those coins would definitely be better spent in my EHP stuff. So I think what I'm going to do for now is basically just put a few levels into defense absolute, maybe one more click there, and then we'll basically just send the rest straight to health. Again, I'm trying to get a good foundation in all of my EHP stuff. That is my primary focus right now as it currently stands. And in terms of my ultimate weapons, we did get our third ultimate weapon, which happened to be Death Wave. I was really hoping for Golden Tower, but we picked up Death Wave, and that has been really, really helpful for the account's progression. Reason being is right out the gate, upon unlocking this ultimate weapon, you get a health multiplier. It's a ×5 health multiplier for, basically you can read during the enhancements from labs. It says, increase tower max health by 0.05% when the enemy is hit by the effect waves or the death wave is destroyed. So right now it's currently at 5 times. That's basically the default that you get. I am obviously going to try to upgrade that a little bit further once we get to that point and it makes sense. I'm still with the labs. I'll talk about it in a moment, but I'm going through still kind of just the foundation stuff at the moment. But yeah, Death Wave has been a really good pickup. It gives coins, it gives cells. It's been really, really nice. In addition to that, I have Black Hole and Spotlight. So I have 3 out of the 4 Econ ultimate weapons that I really need. And unfortunately, I don't have the most important of those, which is Golden Tower. So right now, as it currently stands, like you saw at the beginning of this video, I'm basically just having to rely on the random ultimate weapon perk, hoping and praying that I get Golden Tower. But that's actually going to cover it for the workshop. Let's go ahead and move into the cards. So a little bit has changed with the cards. I have a few new ones unlocked, a few epics that are really nice. I did pick up Wave Skip, which is really good. I also got Wave Accelerator, which will be great for farming. And yeah, I got some other stuff too that'll be good for like tournaments, Second Wind, Energy Net, Death Ray, things like that. In terms of card slots, I currently have 7 card slots, and this is basically the beginning farming setup that I've been using. I have all of the econ stuff, so enemy balance, cash, coins, crit coin. Then I have Wave Skip, Wave Accelerator, and my defensive card, Fortress. It would be really nice to go ahead and get like 2 or 3 more card slots so that I could put in some more effective hit points things, such as health, extra defense, maybe health regen, things like that. Also, maybe like the attack speed card, because I'm doing the blender build and I really just need to keep enemies away from my tower. That is currently what we got going on with the cards. Let's go ahead and talk about the modules. Alright, so modules may look a little bit different. I have picked up a few epics recently, and let me just pull up the history so that you guys can see. I had a 3 pull actually. I don't know if that's just like sheer luck. I don't know if I'm getting all of the early luck out of the way, then the rest of the journey is going to be rough. But we got a Black Hole Digester, which is my first epic generator module, the triangle ones. I also got 2 Astral Deliverances, which is really, really good. So that's that. I don't think there's really anything else here. I did get the Shrink Ray Cannon. Yeah, I think that's really about it. As it currently stands, I'm really not going to be pursuing modules any longer for the near future. I might try to do a couple pulls to see if I can get whatever the new featured banner is going to be. But for the meantime, I'm pretty happy with what I have, and I have to focus on my cards and getting my last lab slot. But that's actually going to wrap it up for the modules. Let's go ahead and talk about the labs. All right, so yes, we have the 4th lab unlocked. So we're currently waiting on lab number 5. It costs 3,000 gems, and it seems like it's going to be crazy. It's very, very tempting to just go in here and buy more cards or buy more modules. But I know, because I've been playing this game for over a year, the main thing that you need early on is to get all 5 of these labs and make sure that they are going consistently. There are so many labs in this game that are just super, super important, such as game speed. Like, we have 1 more level on game speed. Obviously, we have like lab speed going because that is super, super valuable. It's the gift that keeps on giving. We also unlocked Garlic Thorns, so we were able to hit 1,000 waves in Tier 2, which gave us the Garlic Thorns unlock. Currently working on that one. It's going to be pretty good, pretty helpful for us here. So yeah, we're going to try to get this one fully maxed, and hopefully it will help us survive a little bit longer in our Tier 1 farming. In terms of Lab 4, we just have cash bonus. I've kind of just been bouncing back and forth between cash bonus and coins per kill bonus. So I think whenever this level finishes or it gets up to like maybe 25, I'll likely switch back to coins per kill bonus, get that one up to 25, and move on from there. I'll just go ahead and pull up my history here so that you guys can kind of see what we've been doing. I got the defense percentage lab unlocked, so I've slowly been working on that one up until basically I unlocked garlic thorns. So then once I unlocked garlic thorns, I was really just focusing on that. I did put one level into reroll shards. I mean, it's something, I guess. Put some levels into health for a little bit to get me a baseline. I did unlock perks. I unlocked the buy multipliers all the way to level 3, which is more than sufficient for what I need for the meantime. I will say it's mainly a quality of life thing, but it does make a pretty big difference in terms of you don't have to just spam click the defense absolute button. I can just have the max feature equipped and it will buy as many levels as my cash allows. The other big thing that I did, for those of you that don't know, whenever you unlock an ultimate weapon other than Golden Tower with a coin bonus lab, you don't actually get any coins from those until you unlock at least the first level of each ultimate weapon. So for example, I have the Black Hole coin bonus. I did level 1 there, so I'm now getting coins from Black Hole. I did the same thing with Spotlight, and I did the same thing with Death Wave. So I have all of those at level 1 now, so I'll actually be getting some coins from those ultimate weapons. Obviously, for the meantime, it would be nice to get those a little bit higher, but it just doesn't really make sense. There's so much other stuff that I really need to focus on. But yeah, I've unlocked quite a bit of stuff here just by doing the milestones. There's that Death Wave health that we were talking about. Super, super valuable. In terms of some like longer term goals with the perks, a few things that I really want to get are the perk option quantity. At least one level for now would be pretty good. It would also be good to go ahead and get like a ban perk so that I can ban some of the useless perks that I don't really care about, like maybe interest or something like that. And it would also be really great to go ahead and unlock the first perk choice. Unfortunately, it costs pretty much what my lifetime coins is at the moment, so it's going to be a minute before we unlock this guy, but it will be super, super helpful. And one thing that I'm really going to try to do pretty quick as soon as it makes sense is I'm going to try to get some good levels into things like the common drop chance. Ideally, if I can max this, that would be great. Also, putting some good foundations into the reroll shard lab and the daily mission shards lab. Both of those are super, super valuable. But yeah, that's actually going to cover it for the labs. Let's go ahead and talk about the tournaments. All right, so we are still in Silver League. We're doing our thing. And yeah, steady improvement. Our rank is increasing every single time so far, so I'm very happy with that. Obviously, I'm going to hit a plateau point at some point, so it just kind of is what it is. But as long as I'm trying to make some good strides and continuing to work on my EHP stats, that will really, really help me out. Eventually, I will start to hit a plateau in terms of what I can do without enemy level skips, but enemy level skips literally cost as much as my lifetime coins, so it's going to take me a little bit, probably another week or two until we're able to get to that point. But in terms of my stones, I'm not spending any stones on any of my ultimate weapon stuff until I'm able to get this 4th ultimate weapon. I hope that we get Golden Tower. If we don't, then hopefully I'll get something like Chain Lightning. That would be a good second option. But yeah, we're hoping for Golden Tower here. If we get Golden Tower, great. If not, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But that's going to cover it for the tournaments. Let's go ahead and talk about the guilds. Shout out to Towers Anonymous. This is the guild that we made for the baby account. Got some cool guys in here. Look at this. Every one of us hit 35. Every single one of us. So good job, guys. You guys are killing it. In terms of the Guardian, like I mentioned, we did unlock Fetch. I've slowly been working on the Find Chance and the Double Find Chance. I'm basically just going to try to get the Find Chance to around 20 or 25%, then the Double Find to about 10%. I think that would be good. And then I'll drop the cooldown a little bit. But you can see in terms of the daily drop table here, I'm getting not quite the daily caps for all of these yet. We hopefully will be able to get to that point pretty soon. But Fetch is a really good Guardian chip. You just get a lot of free stuff from it. Reroll shards, module shards, you know, all the different stuff. Obviously coins, 86% chance of getting coins. And then you get the gems, medals, yada, yada, yada. But that's my current plan. I'm going to continue to kind of work on that. In terms of the store, we have a few things unlocked here. So basically all we have right now is we unlocked Fetch and we got the background. I don't really know what else I'm going to get in here. We have 28 days left. So I think likely what I will do is try to save up for these themes that give me a coin multiplier. I will probably do the menu or profile banner next, and then the Guardian skins after that. I don't know. Getting these relics would also be pretty good, like the tower health one. But I'm not really concerned with getting like the bounty chip because I'm mainly going to be focusing on Fetch for the meantime. And I'm definitely not going to be buying any of these currencies. I just don't buy the currencies. Just trust me. And that's going to wrap it up for guilds. Let's go ahead and talk about the events. All right, so in the events, we are still pretty limited on what we can and can't complete. Like, we don't have the landmine stun card. We don't have landmines in the workshop. We don't have Death Defy. We don't have the nuke card. So we're pretty limited still on what we can and can't do. But we have still completed quite a few missions, as you can see here. So it's definitely possible. I mean, we're up to 615 points, and we did claim the free attack upgrade relic here. So that's pretty good. In terms of the event store, we purchased quite a bit of stuff here. So we got one song, which is great. We also got both of the themes, and we did a click into stones and gems. And I think I'm actually going to do another click into stones while it's still cheap. Like I said, our main goal at the moment is trying to get Golden Tower unlocked. I'm probably going to try to buy at least one song every single event, but currently I'm saving up my medals for the next event, which will be happening in one day. But yeah, guys, that's actually going to wrap it up for this episode of the Beginner Account series. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, do consider throwing a like on the video, commenting and letting me know how your tower is going, and subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more of my content. Likewise, if you are new to the channel, we do have a Discord server full of people from all different stages of the game. There's a lot of cool people in there. It's been really nice kind of fostering and building up this community. We got a lot of cool people in there, people that are willing and eager to help you out with your tower. Check out the link in the video description to join the Discord server, and hope to see you in there. Last but not least, if you guys make any purchases in the tower, whether it's through the web store or the in-game app, I would really, really appreciate it if you guys would consider using my creator code. My creator code is code 300. So you type 300 in there, you hit confirm, it'll say you are now supporting me, Spartan. Guys, I really appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything extra to you. All that it does is basically gives me a 5% cut off the top of whatever you purchase. So if you buy, you know, a disable ads pack or something, I get 5% off of the price of that at no extra cost to you. Guys, I really appreciate all of you who have been using my code so far. I really do appreciate you guys. I hope that you know that. Lastly, we have YouTube memberships. I do a monthly giveaway for the YouTube members only, and that is hosted in the Discord server. So if you'd like to see what that's about, go ahead and hit that join button that you should be able to see somewhere on the YouTube page. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video, but thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, I will see you guys later.